The Velvet Revolution in Czechoslovakia brought the new situation to our country, both for Czech and Slovak part of Czechoslovakia back in 1989. The open democratic society gave the opportunity for people to come up with the questions which were difficult for them to talk about or to resolve before. One of them was the criticism of Slovaks about the functioning of the common state of Czechoslovakia, and after many discussions it ended with the division of the country. It's necessary to say that the division or the divorce was very civilized, without any animosity, without any hatred, and the subsequent development of two independent states proved that both partners are living in peace and very friendly with the other partner, and it proved, despite some criticism about the form of how the country was divided, it proved beneficial for both Slovaks and Czechs. And I think that in that time, when we were witnessing the war in former Yugoslavia, this kind of approach to the important issue of the existence of a state in a civilized way, I think it was a very good, very sensible example for other parts of the world where they were addressing similar issues. I was the Czechoslovak ambassador in the United Nations, and many colleagues were speaking to me, appreciating what happened in Czechoslovakia and how it happened. And maybe in that sense, the divorce of Czechoslovakia can serve as an example for many other countries. Soon, on January 1st, 2013, we are going to celebrate the 20th anniversary of that nice, friendly, civilized division of the country. And I still think that message from that division is still the same, that things, however emotional, however deeply interesting are for the people, however important for them, can be resolved in a normal, civilized way by political discussions, by negotiations, not resorting to any kind of force or violence. We were asked by politicians from many countries, Belgium, Montenegro, or Serbia and Montenegro at that time, how we did it, how we managed to separate in such a peaceful way, because and we are still asked by those people. Now there is a new phenomena, or new strong phenomena, Scotland, or I don't think that they are asking about the example of Czechoslovakia, because it's, I think, new phenomena in the sense that those issues are so open now, so urgent, I would say, from the point of view of people living in those parts of the countries. And my advice, whether civilized divorce is better than bad marriage, would be bad marriage is not very good, and if there are no signs that marriage can be cured, that bad marriage cannot be repaired, then it is worth thinking about other form of the solution. But again, without any ill feelings, without any hatred, because if you approach to correct the bad marriage by using force or violence, then I think maybe it would be preferable to stay in the bad marriage. Before Slovakia joined the European Union, and actually during the accession negotiations, Slovaks somehow instinctively felt that EU is a good thing for them. maybe it was not the result of the deep study of this issue, but somehow they felt that it was good. The following development proved that it was right. EU brought a lot of assistance for Slovakia, for many people, and that's why the confidence of Slovaks in the European Union is still very high. And they realize that being part of the bigger European family gives them some necessary self-assurance that their interests are much more effectively defended and they can push through many good things for them. But for that, it is necessary for the politicians to talk to the people, to explain them very openly, not to say that in EU everything is fantastic. The message is that to be good there, you have to work more because EU is an opportunity. And I think that's the way to educate the people, that's the way to wage very open dialogue with them, telling the truth about the situation in the European Union. That's very important. Not try to persuade them by giving any populistic, positive picture about the European Union. I think that is very important message in how you should explain the functioning of the European Union to the people.